Moving on to favor. Aye.
Okay, before the planning board does its adjournment, which we will be doing, I'd like to give the applicant the opportunity to come back to the podium and address any of the issues that you may have heard, and feel free to address it to us. Certainly, you know, the public is very important in this process. They have some concerns, and I'll allow you guys to address those now, both to this board actually, but go ahead, any statement you want to make?
I'm going to take a few of those key points from the back to the front here. Talked about time frame and everything to have the exterior of the business done. First of all, the project is fully funded. Our lender is the New York Business Development Corporation, so we're just waiting to get through proceedings in order to start the process. Our plan is that, well, and now that we're tabled till the end of March.
Well, you're not tabled yet here, so.
Okay. We would like to have all of the exterior renovations, parking lot, landscaping, to be done first, and that to be done probably by August, I would think would be a realistic time frame. As soon as we were able to close on the building, we would basically start the next day. But the part that the public sees is what I want to address first. Okay. Blue Point, great company. What they do over there, we're nowhere near that. We're going to be making what's called a premium and ultra premium product. So when I'm selling $39 bottles of gin, I don't have the beer trolley rolling up with people with $20 in their pocket that are going to get loaded. My job is to come in, have somebody taste the product, buy a bottle, buy a tube, buy a case, go on your way. Whatever limits that are set based upon my space for public occupancy is what we're going to adhere to. If I wanted to run a neighborhood bar, I'd find the location closer to Main Street where I can get foot traffic in all day. Our plan here is to build a brand and make a destination. And again, as far as beer having grain and stuff outside, because we're a closed system, you want to look it up online, there's an item called an IBC tote. So our smaller grain quantities come packaged in these totes to us, certain liquids come packaged in them. The spent grain gets put in this plastic tub, which is a sealed thing, and it waits for the truck to come to take it back to the farm. 9 times out of 10, it's that grain supplier that's bringing me my supply of grain is going to take these number of totes that are in the building back with them. What other points did I have to catch on with that? The big thing is we're not that beer festival thing.
So you're saying there's absolutely, and you did say this before, but just to reiterate, there are no noxious odors coming from this manufacturing facility?
Inside the building, you will smell the sweet smell of yeast. There is nothing outside the building, nothing that will ever be stored outside. In the grain silos or dry grain in a sealed silo, you can't smell it in a big aluminum can. There's nothing outdoors.
Why do you think Mr. Starkman read an article that said they could smell it 2 miles away?
In Kentucky, you don't smell anything else. I mean, that's the home of bourbon. I mean, they had a distillery lose 1 million gallons in a fire. I don't know the story of this one facility in Bardstown. I can tell you there were probably 30 distilleries in Bardstown, Kentucky. I don't think Bardstown smells any different next to any one of them. But I'm not manufacturing of that kind of quality, that kind of size, that kind of scale. You know, and that's something, again, you know, we're looking at an industrial building that borders on residential. Our concerns with the berm and fencing and pulling things down so it doesn't look like the junkyard that it's been. What are the options for that? You know, some other entertainment venue coming in there that's more of a problem for it, or a business that's going to operate on limited hours that's going to bring in people with a couple dollars in their wallet, and probably half of those people are the ones driving to either ferry dock at that point. So it's not about how many people we can pack in. I don't want to be in the bar business. I want to be in the distilling business. I want to make a product that is recognized beyond Patchogue Village. But I also want to respect my neighbors. And there's no way to go ahead and do something like this and start ticking off the people that live down the block from it. I mean, what else could you do there? Take it down, put in 20 condos? Is that going to really affect the quality of life any better? You know, Patchogue Village has geared itself up for a millennial population where people want to walk to Main Street. They want to walk to a destination. You know, if I help bring some people in and they come and explore the village, they're spending their money here. But again, it's not that beer environment. And Blue Point has had some whiz-bang celebrations at that location. In my wildest dreams, I don't want any part of that. none of it at all. And I mean, if you have any other concerns, I'm happy to address them privately, but we're trying to bring something here that I think is good for both the village and for us as business owners.
Okay?
Thank
Does
you.
anyone have any questions for the applicant before we adjourn? Okay, so you'll get a letter from us that basically states what we're looking for. And any other questions that we have, we'll bring it up, and then we'll reconvene here back in March. And hopefully we'll be able to close the public hearing at that point and render a decision after that time, unless something monumental comes up. You know,
Great.
we think that, you know, you will do what we asked for and get us what we need, and we'll go forward.
Great.
So, thanks for coming down tonight.
Thank you all for listening.
Thank you.
Thank you to the members of the public who came down. I would encourage you to come back again next month, see the updates to the plan, and comment as you will. You'll have the opportunity to make more comments next month as well. So, and I'll entertain a motion from the board to adjourn the application of this meeting.
Chairman, I move we adjourn to study the testimony presented this evening and also to consider to gain more information and details from the applicant.
Motion by Mr. Lee, second by Mr. Kelly, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? So carried. Thank you very much.